All right, this is the third antagonist for your storyboard. So once again, I go through the same thing. You have your character, which I put him in folders, and that's what you should do. You don't want to see, the 4 or 5, or for me, 6, 7, 8 to 10 to 11 layers, or yeah, different layers on top of your storyboard. So I put it in a folder named Jiki, and then I minimize it. So it looks like one layer, even though you have about 12 layers underneath to it. So I'm going to turn Jiki off. Once again, I have my text on top. Let's move everything up here. Sorry about that. There we go. Sorry. So I have my storyboard. That's what I want to say. And then I have my text on top. So let's go through just quickly. The intro is a zooming in butterfly going across as the door opens for seeing revealing Jiki with Jiki's two dogs. And then it goes to the goals where it zooms out above the house, aerial view with the countryside around the house, pans the countryside, and then it spots the bus that is driving down one of the back roads through the countryside, and that is going to be our goal we're going to. So it gives just a little hint of what's to come. And then you have go back to this is the first antagonist for Jiki, looking and being a little further away, insinuating that he's walking, but it's gonna be shots of it. I'm not gonna do walking. I'm just gonna do quick hits of Jiki looking but being further away from the house. Same thing or further away from the house. And then finally far away from the house where he starts looking down. And so we'll go with the eyes. I think I have that on there. Let me just make sure. I think so. Yep. Quick shot, Jiki even further, but now looking down below. Okay, so I have that below. That's the moving in the first antagonist, which then it goes back shot for the deer going across the property. And then the Jiki doing multiple ninja-like moves going underneath and around the deer there jumping past. So that's his athletic side, adventurous side. Then we get to the second antagonist, which then is Jiki's book bag catches air and flies in the air, and Jiki holds on to it. Jiki flies around. Jiki's going above and away from the house still, so going down the hill, but still above the field and the driveway and the land. So going back and forth, couple shots going every which way. Then Jiki gets dragged through the grass or through the cornfield and wheat with the bag in the air, getting pulled by the wind or getting pushed by the wind. And then you'll see grass and everything going a which way. Maybe Jiki's arm just holding up, and that is it. And that is going into the second antagonist. And finally, it slows down and going to third antagonist, which is Jiki or Jiki's book bag, where the papers are flying out of the bag in the air. So the winds take them, they're flying everywhere. And then it shows Jiki expression of him right above the field or grass, looking out, angry. And then maybe I might have some papers flying above his head as it goes, scared in anger. So it might be good to see a little animation of his anger face, but with the papers going around. And then a view to the field where it has papers everywhere, scattered, maybe an aerial view. I don't know. These are things we can figure out when it comes to specifics. And then Jiki turns to the goal again and sees, as the papers are beside it, sees the bus coming closer on the back road. And so behind shot. And then at that point, Jiki flies around, jumping, diving. Once again, ninja-like moves, here, heroism when it comes to going after all the papers in the field so you can get it for school. And that is the third antagonist when it comes to the papers that need to be collected before he gets down the house that are due for school. So that is the third antagonist for my story. But you see how it